All right, Shermers, we're back with Kaiser, and I will tell you, I just now let him out. He's all hyped up and excited, and he's trying to jump at me and stuff, and I'm not having any reaction. So you see what he did, but let me tell you what, girl. No, I did have a little reaction. Now when the dogs jump all over his feet, go, ah, ah, ah. Just a natural response. Anyway, so yeah, I just, other than that, I didn't move my hands around, or I didn't, start trying to correct the dog, blah, 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 blah. You know, when you start that, you start shooting yourself in the foot. Anyway, I definitely want to go to Tractor Supply and get those new Wranglers. Shermers, you must all go there and get them too. We could do like a family photo when you guys pick them up. They're all wearing the same. Because I like family photos where they all have denim on. It's so timeless. It's hard to get some guys to wear denim, though. I'm trying to think who I was trying to... Oh, Daniel, my Australian intern. Apparently in, Australia, that wouldn't be, I don't know what that, whatever that was, he didn't like that, I couldn't get him to get a denim shirt. You've got to do that dressing room twirl around there, I'm telling you. Desperate to get some kind of intern here. Like a country bumpkin. That's what we need, a country bumpkin. Not that I'm not a country bumpkin, but, get them, from, the backwoods of, Arkansas or something.
Yeah.
That's never been out of their town, and then get them here, and then get them all fixed up, and make them all, like all YouTube contemporary, and then send them home where they could have their own show. You know what I mean? Because honestly, I worked at that kennel in Arkansas. It was out in the middle of nowhere, but it would have been a perfect set for a YouTube show, because there was a big pond, there was woods galore. Alright, so look, so now I've gotten the leash on, but I still really haven't said anything. But what I've said more than anything is I don't want the leash made tight. So even though I seem like I'm not really paying that close of attention, I'm ready, and he will gnaw that leash like that, girl. And again, I'm not going to say no, 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 no. That's going to cause him to say to himself, oh, I got her attention. Alright, so remember what we want to think in terms of subtasks and precursors. So I want him to see, my hands are kind of right here. This is kind of saying to him, see him make a funny face at me? I'll put that in slow-mo. Down. More than anything, I have to be able to say to any dog, you have to let me guide you with the leash. Because if not, and that was kind of where Mishka's owners, she had always pulled so much, and they didn't hook the leash to the electronic collar, but it really is like the horse that, the second you get on, it figures out you don't know how to ride. So you've got to set that tone immediately. And I'm going to try to get Greg to get some kind of Bluetooth, because I'll tell you what would be perfect, a Bluetooth. Because then this thing wouldn't be your hand. Your hands would just be like this. So I want to be able to turn him with that pager. And I'm going to tell you what, I want to be able to, I need to be able to, because I need to be able to turn him without the leash. Heel. Oh, his father's a fancy competition dog. Heel. Good. Down. And you can certainly tell. Oh, yes. In fact, Alicia, I'm going to try to find out. We need to text Kurt and Helen. I've got to get them on the show. They're very easy to get over here. I just go, let's go to the treehouse. I'm making new brownies, cookies, whatever. They're right here. Sure, they live 2 hours away. They're right here with bells on. They love going out over here. But anyway, I'll find out if there's any videos. There's got to be videos somewhere. Kurt and Helen are, they're in the Dave realm of not doing videos when they have all these amazing dogs and stuff. It's very frustrating. They don't even have Wi-Fi at their house. It's ridiculous. Who lives like that? Them. Yeah, I'm practically, downtown big city compared to where they live. All right, look, I'm going to pick him up with the pager. Kaiser. Heel, very fluid. I'm not exaggerating my body language as much. I am manipulating him pager, though. He started to waver a little bit. I pushed him back towards me. All right, look, I'm going to spin him. Well, probably only, all right, now precursor down. And I wanted there to be pressure on there. I wanted to remind him that, you know, once I commit to that, there's really no other place to go. Good. Oh, and he is a beauty. Some lady was just in love with him yesterday. She never saw a shepherd that looked like him. That's what happens with Andre. I mean, whenever we take him out, even people that don't, I mean, because there's some people that don't seem to even know what kind of dog he is. You know, it's just different looking than something they've seen. You know what I mean? And, you know, and the coloring is kind of wolfy. You know, I'm sure we could probably, that'll be the new thing. That'll be Kaiser's new role. He plays a part wolf dog. You bought him as a purebred shepherd, but it was later found out a wolf had come out of the woods. All right, so I'm going to pick him up with that pager crystal. This crystal's like these storylines. I've been sleeping with the TV on all night. This stuff is all, these shows must be going through my head. I don't know what I'm watching. All right, look, I'm going to pick him up, though. It's going to be very, and he's watching for that cue. I better not, I'll tell you what he's doing. He's watching for the tells, and that's what you get into when you get into a dog like this. He's looking for the tells, and I got to be ready to heel. I got to be ready to keep them hidden. And I'm going to tell you why you need to keep it hidden. Once the dog feels like it can tell ahead of time, heel. I hold my pager down so that leash doesn't get tight. Good. What ends up happening? Down. Even though he's on it. Good. Once they kind of feel like they're one step ahead of you by being able to tell what you're doing, they don't watch you as closely. He had to say to himself, I got to watch really, really close to see the slightest little, if he saw anything, was that, and it wasn't even that, I was wanting him to understand to wait for the cue of the pager. All right, girl, be right back.